Good evening, everyone. This is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinity Nueve show of Joshua Villalta. Obviously, you guys just heard Nothing But Trouble Radio. They're pretty awesome. So now I'm here, back for revenge and to rock it out. All right, we have a great lineup, folks. We have Know Your Movies, 4 rounds. You have a chance to win a Coca-Cola bottle, the Bathroom Golf Companion, Laughing, Slam, and Joke Fest, and our special movie edition, The Dark Knight Rises, in full screen. So, we're going to do Know Your Movies. We're going to talk about behind the scenes of actual movies. We're going to talk about upcoming projects, positive energy, what's coming out next weekend for movies, and just good all-around fun, folks. So, in other news, I'm doing well. The weather was crap, but that's about it. Who is this? Who is that? Someone's coming in the door. He can come in. We got a guest from Nothing But Trouble Radio. How's it going?
What's going on, Joshua? Just had to come in. Love the show. Big fan.
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. He was just getting his little stick.
Just had to get my USB.
He was getting his little stick, folks. It's okay. He was screwing the wall earlier, and then he took it out.
Everyone, make sure you listen to the show. It's the best around here. It's better than every show here.
But also check out www.facebook.com/nothingbuttroubleradio. And so that's theirs.
Thank you for the shout out.
No problem, no problem. And he also spells North Coast Underground with a Y.
There's a Y and a W sometimes.
This is true. Sometimes. I don't get that. I never understood that.
You never got that?
No.
A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y and W.
Why is it sometimes Y?
It never makes sense. I always just crossed out the Y's and W's, and all my words just don't make sense.
Right. Like,
as long as you just scribble like a kindergartner, most people go, yeah, okay, this is right.
And they just feel bad, and they just kind of push you along. And like, oh, it's okay. He's okay.
I think that was why I was in all the special classes, and I had to write my name in crayon.
Were you the kid that wore the helmet?
I was the kid that had the helmet, the crutches,
awesome.
The knee pads.
That's awesome. Sorry, folks. I was the kid who put stickers on the helmet.
Thank you for having me in here, Joshua.
No
Love
problem.
you, man.
All right,
I'll see you later.
All right, cool. All right, so we got upcoming projects. We got positive energy. Next week, we got a new movie release. Actually, two movie releases that are coming. I'm excited. One, I'm actually more excited than the other, but because it actually was filmed here in Cleveland. No, it's not Draft Day. That's in 2 weeks with Kevin Costner. On my show, I like to do behind the scenes of just everyday life and movies itself. So you can follow me at www.facebook.com/Infinity Nueve Productions. Since Infinity Nueve Show is a live feed of Infinity Nueve Productions as a company I started to get out there and to make any event your movie. All right? Or follow me at www.facebook.youtube/Joshua Villalta. So this is NorthCoastUnderground.com. Guess what? Where the underground starts with you.
This is Maker Productions.
Yeah, be Weezy. Come on now. Yeah, do it. Forget what the naysayers say. Forget it. They just want to define you. They just want to blind you. Open your eyes. Can't you see? I'm the hope in disguise. You need your participation for precipitation. Why you think I switch occupation? Why? I'm just paper chasing like the rest of the nation. It ain't my fault that you standing still, and I'm making deals. You counterfeit, I'm making bills. You throwing a fit, cause you making it drip. I have making it drip. 1,000 words, why you think you out from the lip? I heard, y'all just making it drip. 1,000 words, why you think you out from the lip? Y'all just making it drip. 1,000 words, why you think you out from the lip? Do me no favors trying to tarnish my name. Be Weezy, varnish his fame. You couldn't varnish your tame. The reason we can't combine, cause you trying to take credit for my mind. I lost my job in a recession and consider that a blessing. You couldn't support my lifestyle. They like he's a star. I'm like, nah, I'm just avant-garde. I had a dream. 1,000 words. Why you think you keep out from the lips? Y'all just making it shit. 1,000 words. Why you think you keep out from the lips? Y'all just making it drip. 1,000 words. Why you think you out from the lips? Y'all just making it drip. Y'all just making it drip.
Are you looking for a career in broadcasting? Well, look no further. The Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting has 6 campuses you can choose from. The 11-month hands-on course taught by broadcast professionals include 308 externship hours in radio and TV stations. They have job placement assistance and a diploma program. For more information, give them a call at 216-503-5900 or check them out online at beonair.com. That's the Ohio, Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the Underground starts with you. This is the Infinity Nueve Show with Joshua Villalta. For all you new listeners out there, and I see there's a couple, let me break it down for you, who I am, what I'm about, what the show's about. I am Joshua Villalta. I have a film company called Infinity Nueve Productions. That stands for Infinity 9 for all you bilingual folks. My birthday is 9/9/90. That's why I stuck with the 9 there. I am half Hispanic, so El Salvadorian actually, so Latino power, rock on. Half that, and then the other is German, Irish, whatever makes Caucasian and white. That's what the other side of me is. My show is basically, I like to talk about behind the scenes of just everyday life, everyday occasions, everyday behind the scenes of politics, behind the scenes of the world. But mostly, I like to talk about on the radio behind the scenes of movies. I'm a big movie buff. I actually produced more than 2 movies. I have 2 trailers out right now. I'm officially, I'm sending out to other film festivals around the world, and I'm currently working on the 3rd one right now. But I've been doing filmmaking since I was at least 8 years old when I first had my camera. And my camera I had was a High 8. If anybody remembers the High 8, it was not a Super 8 from Steven Spielberg's Super 8 camera, and it was in the crane camera. It was a High 8. It was a block camera shaped pretty much with the cartridge. And you just pop it in and out, and then there's your footage. But I started off by making films with my best friend, and I did like the first Monsters vs. Aliens when I did, let's say it was like I took action figures and then I put them against the wall and then I freeze framed it, and then because there's a button on the camera that you can take a picture while you're filming, so it just looks like it was like a shutter effect, but it was within the filming. So with that, I gradually got smarter and got better at what I was doing and had fun with it more. So Monsters vs. Aliens, I did that one. It was just action figures and I was a robot, and my best friend who was also in the film was a scientist, and he had like a white button-down shirt with a black tie and nerdy glasses, and I had like a kid's laptop, and I had a go-kart at the time, so we turned a go-kart into a spaceship. And yeah, we had like wings on it, and we're like, all right, let's go to the ship. And we're like 9-10 years old, just running to a go-kart, and that was our spaceship. So gradually I moved on, and then I started filming stunts. All right, just jackass stuff. Yeah, pretty much growing up, just filming, doing stunts, jumping off cliffs, skateboarding, and yeah, both skateboarding and jumping off cliffs with skateboards. Just amateur stuff like that. I did claymation. I still do claymation. I'm actually working on a claymation now. That's pretty fun. What I did actually, it was a Got Milk commercial, because I always thought the Got Milk commercials were a little out there and just, beyond, like, they're just random. Okay, there's a girl jumping on a trampoline, and then there's a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, and then all of a sudden in big bold letters, Got Milk. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, I always thought that. So I made a Got Milk commercial with Han Solo from Star Wars. And basically it starts off, it's him. It's like a whole frame. And I made this actually with a webcam camera that was attached to my Windows 97. Yeah, going old school, folks, 97. That was hooked up to the camera. It was like a big, bulky camera. There was just, wires and all that. And I played it for like 2 seconds, stopped it. All right, moved it. So I was doing stop animation frame by frame with a web camera, which is a little bit tricky, but I nailed it. So it's Han Solo. He's there, and he's like, hello. And I put in words, like a word bubble. He says hello. And then next scene, it's a fade, but the fade actually goes left, and he was standing left. It goes black. It was a wipe left, and it wipes him out. And then he has no legs. And then the next scene says, can I help you? And then the next scene you see is Han Solo with no legs and some guy asking if he can help him. And then I flip it, because it's like a transition. You can flip it. And it's Got Milk. I have a glass of milk with words saying Got Milk. I did that with a 3D movie I did too, called Rampage RV. You can also check out on YouTube. My Hammerheads Part 1, 2, and I'm working on the third one. That's on YouTube as well. So if you like the show and you like what I'm talking about and you want to learn more about behind the scenes of movies, I'm your guy. I'm your go-to guy. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot about useless stuff, but I know a lot to get me by. You catch what I'm saying? All right, so this is the Infinity Nueve show, and you can comment at the show at www.facebook.com/Infinity Nueve Productions. So stay tuned. This is NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Driving through Chicago, headed east towards reality. I can see you with your arm out the window, waving in the wind. Just like now, you disappear. What I once dreamed is my worst fear. Our time has come. We must wash away like our footprints in the sand. Grab hold tight of the ways without my shadow by your side. And I know you'll be alright. I'm sitting on the shore, watching the sun pass by, ready to break the day. Our world is slowly changing into a kaleidoscope full of memories. The light in my eyes begins to fade, and the colors up above take on a new shade. Our time has come. We must wash away like our footprints in the sand. Grab hold tight of the ways without my shadow by your side. And I know you'll be alright. Our time has come. We must wash away. Grab hold tight of the ways without my shadow by your side. And I know you'll be alright.
Are you tired of the same old? Then give your ears a break and tune in to NorthCoastUnderground.com, because the underground starts with you.
I've watched it falling under, just like a plague of disease. What seems so hard to fathom is the ever-penetrating line. Just like the eyes of someone you've never really been seen. It's found us once again, and the dream is leading us to fail.
Head and desperation, I don't know who you are. That's behind the screen, where my love must be.
Etched inside our brains, glass delirium, feeding on our onward demise. Self-satisfaction, delusional metamorphosis has arrived. Let the world come crashing. I've watched it falling under, just like a plague and disease. What seems so hard to fathom is the ever-penetrating line. Just like the eyes of someone you've never really been seen. It's found us once again, and the dream is leading us to fail.
Yes, to find my best to show.
Hey, you ever thought about being on radio or TV? You think you have what it takes to be on air? Well, check out the Ohio-Illinois Center for Broadcasting. We have 6 campuses to choose from. Classes taught by broadcast professionals, not stuffy professors. We offer an 11-month hands-on course, not a 4-year program full of unrelated classes. We have an accredited diploma program and job placement assistance. Our program includes 308 externship hours. For more info, call 216-503-5900 or go to beonair.com.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. So, I'm, as I was saying earlier, I was talking a little bit myself about claymation and how I did a Han Solo Got Milk commercial. But right now, I'm kind of waiting for our contestants to come in and enter the chance to win a lovely bottle of Coca-Cola, the Bathroom Golf Companion, the Dark Knight Rises DVD full screen edition, and a joke book. But, you know, that's always fun news. So, because it's a little bit more entertaining, you have more coming. That's more people. So I'm reading on my Facebook here that North Korea. Sorry, folks, we're dropping into politics on my show. I like to switch it up a little bit, be going behind the scenes of politics in general. But what I really like is that on Tuesdays I talk about politics more, and Wednesdays is just media day, all about movies, all that's coming out. So that's always a fun thing for me. But I was reading on my Facebook that North Korea leader Kim Jong-un used his he has a certain type of haircut, okay? So he basically told all the men in China, not China, sorry, I'm so sorry, it's North Korea. North Korea, yes, I know that you guys do not look alike. I apologize if I offended any North Koreans out there, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, so Kim's hairdo's lockdown means the men have gone from 10 approved styles to 1. So I just stuttered there. That was weird. He's telling all the men to have his haircut. And he, honestly, I think, he's not even that old. Like, he's not even that old, you know? He still looks like a young dictator. But, personally, he kind of looks like a radish, like the radish with the furs coming out on both sides, and yeah, I mean, if all the guys, maybe he's thinking he's gonna try to confuse the United States, because he's just like, hey, if everybody looks like me, maybe they won't get me. Sorry, I have very, very messed up humor, but I mean, I think it's kind of funny though. I mean, in all sense. A radio shout out to my buddy Tom. Today is his birthday, so happy birthday, buddy. So Simpsons are coming out with a new Lego figurines. That's always cool. Wu-Tang Clan is back. Will only sell a single copy off their new album. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Nothing much is really going on right now. But I can tell you, folks, what is coming out next week. We have Captain America. I am very, very excited about that. Captain America Winter Soldier was actually filmed here in Cleveland. And this is the second installment for the Captain America. I think there could be a trilogy. Never know. It's Marvel. But I think this one's going to be good. And 10 Rules of Sleeping Around, I think that's a chick flick. I just included it, but, it is what it is. But Captain America, though, I'm very thrilled to see that. I'm a very, very big Marvel fan. Love Marvel. All day about Marvel. All day, every day. I mean, I like DC, too, since it was first, but Marvel comes to my first prerogative of priority, not prerogative. I don't even know if that's a word or not, of best. I don't know. I just feel like there's more going on with Marvel than there's DC. DC, it's dark and gloomy, no pun intended, because it is dark comics. But, I just want something Something just seems it's just more right for Marvel. That's all. But anyway, this is another installment of Captain America, so this is going to actually lead into the second Avengers. This is the Age of Ultron. Ultron, not Voltron. Voltron is a Transformer. Ultron is a character from Marvel Comics. You got to read up on that. So that leads me into my social media question for today. If you had what comic do you want to see as a movie or a show? So please comment on my show at www.facebook.com/Infinity Productions. And as soon as we come back, I'll get more results for you with what comic do you want to see as a movie or show. I have one picked out, but you guys have to wait. So stay tuned to northcoastunderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Pero también contra la propia madre del cantante.
He's got a big red face that comes up clear. Two-ton ride that runs on fear. A bolt-on shimmy that hums in his face. A brand new suit that's going to waste. A brand new suit that's going to waste. He's got a throwback hat and a staple down. Pinched up liner that's rapid sound. Gold blank stare whenever I talk. And 13 names for the way I walk. 15 names for the way I walk. And I want you to throw it shut before it wakes me up. You won't recognize 15 seconds. I close my eyes and I'm drunk. Now that you are being actual It comes when everyone goes to sleep. That little red monster you let me creep. Starts real small and folds its legs, and I feel the heat on the back of my head. I feel heat on the back of my head. I want you right here when it burns up the atmosphere. Wrap me still inside.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinity Nueve show with Joshua Villalta. So I asked, our social media question was, what comic strip or book do you want to see as a show or movie? I have my buddy Sean, who said The Far Side. All right, he's all the way in Vegas, folks. So be jealous of the weather out there because it is cold here. I like that. That's awesome. We're going to wait for more. Mine right now, I think it'd be kind of funny and interesting at the same time. Ziggy, you guys know Ziggy, but it's a movie, live action, played by Kevin Costner. No, not Kevin Costner, sorry. Kevin Spacey. I think Kevin Spacey would play a great Ziggy. I don't know. That's just me. So I think that would be hilarious, though. Like, just picture Ziggy in his daily events, you know, doing what he's got to do, waking up and talking, but Kevin Spacey's Ziggy. It could happen. We never know. Hollywood is just it's a reach, you know. It's fun work. In other news, with that, we have DJ Twan City's coming up soon. We have a couple more guests. I just realized this. On Wednesdays, when I do the Know Your Movie, it's either a hit or miss. You either get it or you don't. So, but I get a lot of people up in here. I get like up to 10 to 15 to 20 people up in my studio, and it's a small studio. So, I mean, it's fun. I dig it. I kick it, and we just have a good time going at it. Yeah. Last week, actually 2 weeks ago, I gave a gas card out. I gave out some food, snacks. This week, I'm giving out a movie, a pop, a couple books. So, pop, not pot, for all you stoners out there. That's not what I was talking about. That's not what the show's about. Show is talking about behind the scenes of movies and talking about fun facts and just good energy altogether. I don't need no FCC or DEA or anything coming at my show because I said an accidental error with grammar. It's not my problem, but hey, it is to his own. My opinion on that is that whatever you do at home, stay at home. Do it at home. Who cares? Have fun with it. That's all. Moving on from that subject, because I really don't want my show to be all based on that, because then I have slow listeners, and then everybody just be no good. You know what I'm saying? No good at all. But, you know, you just move on from that. My son is still sick. Shout out to Amadeus. Hey, baby boy. If you're listening, I love you. Sarah, I love you too. That's my wife, folks. Yeah. We rock that out. Anyway. But yeah, no, he's still sick. He's got yesterday while I was at work, I was told she had to take him to not the emergency room, but the other one. I forgot what it's called. But he has a bad ear infection right now, and he's 9 months. His birthday's coming up in 3 months, and it's like, poor little guy, and it's a lot. But, you just have fun with it and do what you got to do, because that's all matters. Because if you do what you got to do, people will be happy, And if you don't do what you got to do, well, then that's on you. But no, I went in there and he was just all congested, and we have the Vicks going, like his little vaporizer thingy that we put Vicks in, and then it helps him out a little bit. But as I'm picking him up, he sneezes, and then as he sneezed, he blew like this snot bubble that was filled with his medicine, because when we went to the doctors, they gave him this children's medicine. And people know what I'm talking about from the 90s with the medicine, okay? It had no taste in the 90s, but there's a certain smell that when you smell it, it's like, oh, God, that's the kid's medicine. That's the doctor medicine I was given to as a kid. Nowadays, these kids got flavored medicines. I don't get that. Whatever. Like, they could tell a difference. I didn't tell it. I mean, I just knew the difference from the smell, because as soon as you smell, it was like old Tylenol smell. I don't know, like old pills in a thing, but it was liquid form. Folks, you know what I'm talking about with that. But no, anyway, so he has this pink stuff. He sneezed, and it came out all over his nose, and it just, like, basically just drenched my shirt. And I'm like, oh, little dude, poor little guy. So, you know, I'm rocking him back to sleep, and that was, like, at 11 p.m. Let's just say I'd been up ever since, folks. And because he was on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, and just, he wasn't having it. I was just trying to let my girl sleep. And so I was taking over and, you know, getting his bottle and rocking him, and just no bueno whatsoever with little kids being sick, especially if you're a first-time parent, because that's the most scariest thing you can ever encounter in your life. Ever. Like, ever. Grim Reaper comes up to you and says it's time for you to go, and I still wouldn't be scared. My son says I'm sick, my heart drops, and now I'm panicking. It's crazy. 23 years old and have a family. I didn't expect this. I was hoping to get married and have kids around 40, 30. Possibly stay single the rest of my life, but you know how things go. Once you stay in, you have a kid. But anyway. All right, so we're going to be back. We're going to have a couple more people coming on the show. So this is northcoastunderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Pulling out of the driveway, rolling up to the four-way, on the road to the highway. I can't leave, but I can't stay. Staring up at the skyline, living proof that I'm fine. There's nothing like the first time, even if you gotta watch it from the sideline. It could get a little bit better now, and it could get a little bit colder. I'm getting kinda sick of this weather now. I don't want a sunburn on my shoulder. It could get a little bit better now, and it could get a little bit colder. I'm getting kinda sick of this weather now. I don't want a sunburn on my shoulder. Two shots too many. Hold up, I think I've had plenty. Where's my friend Larry? 'Cause I think he's gotta carry me all the way to our car. I'm spinning and I can't stand at the bar. Man, I gotta get out of here. So hurry up and finish your beer. And I think that it's time to go. Better off passing out alone. Steve C is dancing in the corner. Couch is talking to a chick, but he's bored. And I think that I'm gonna be okay. I just need to go home because it's so late. I'll call home, who's looking up a bell. But so you could probably always find me wandering around. It could get a little bit better now, and it could get a little bit colder. Getting kinda sick of this weather now. I don't want a sunburn on my shoulder. It could get a little bit better now, and it could get a little bit colder. I'm getting kinda sick of this weather now. I don't want a sunburn on my shoulder. It could get a little bit better now, and it could get a little bit colder. I'm getting kinda sick of this weather now. I don't want a sunburn on my shoulder. It could get a little bit better now, and it could get a little bit colder. I'm getting kinda sick of this weather now. I don't want a sunburn on my shoulder.
Keeping the music going at northcoastunderground.com, where the underground starts with you. Thanks for tuning in and keeping it legit.
That's how I roll. space. I was a growing boy inside the house where it takes place. It fell in the yard so hard that blew in my brain. The pilot was a dog through my canopy. He pried the government line.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinity Nueve show of Joshua Villalta. I have a very special guest in my studio this afternoon.
Very special. I think I've been on every single show except for 3.
He has been on every single show. It's amazing, folks. We have DJ Twan City
in the building.
How's it going, man?
It's going all right. I would have been here earlier, but I had to finish my commercials for our project.
You got to do what you got to do. So I was reading on your Facebook because your stream, you see people's streams just pop up.
Yeah.
When are you coming out with a new mix?
Oh, geez. I don't know. I'm excuse me. As soon as I think of a title for it, it's either going to be called Tweezy Effect 4 or The Next Chapter.
The Next Chapter. I like that one. That one sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know yet.
What are you trying to do? Like, what are you trying to do the mix of?
Oh, the mix is done already.
It's done. You just got to come up with the title.
I just got to come out with the title.
Nice. All right, folks, we're going to play. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I want to play a game.
Know your movie. You heard that right, folks. That's Know Your Movie. Yeah, you like that, didn't you?
That was pretty nice.
Yep. All right, so the rules go. You have to listen to the whole soundbite. I'm going to give you an easy one. Start off. So you get a chance to win a Laugh-In' Jam-In' Joke Fest book.
Okay.
All right. So this is easy. I hope this one's really easy, actually. That's how I range from the games, folks. We're going to start from easy to the hardest one. So you know the rules, right?
I do.
All right. I'm going to set that up for you. 1 second. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Let's do it.
Sheen.
Martin
Sheen, that's President Kennedy, you idiot!
Was that different? I mean, he played Kennedy once.
Oh, that's really smart. I'm glad to know you're using your brain.
Yeah, well, at least I have a brain.
So stupid, Mouth.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Shut up. Wait a minute. This isn't gold. This is a wishing well. Look.
Hey, you guys, look. It must be the old Moss Garden wishing well.
You know, I always used to believe that when you threw your money in, it turned into your wish.
You take no coins, and I'll take 2 coins.
Hey, that's not fair. You might
Wait, stop. You can't do this.
Why?
Because these are...
All right. That was Know Your Movie. So, can you give me the title for this 80s movie?
Nope. It was so easy I didn't know it.
Really? This one... You really don't know this one?
No. Never seen that movie
All
ever.
right, folks. This was The Goonies.
Never seen it.
Never seen The Goonies?
Is that the one where like, hey, you guys?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
It's with Chunk. He was like, do the truffle shuffle. And he's like, yeah, that's The Goonies.
Oh, goodness.
He lost his chance to win a Laugh-In' Jam-In' Slam Joke Fest. It's all good. We have 3 more prizes you could win. If we have more guests coming in, we'll have. They usually... My show, I have like 10 people come on at like 5:20, 5:30, and it's like, it gets crazy in here.
Pile in. That's what they do.
Speaking of which, one of my former guests, Tom Austin, shout out to you, man. You're not here today.
Where's Tom Austin at?
I don't know. I just did a shout out. I know he's listening.
Oh, shout out to Tom Austin. I'm sitting in your chair today.
Yeah, he is. It's awesome. All right. So we're going to move on from that. Let's jump into upcoming projects. Besides the Tweezy Effect 4, the chapters, an unnamed project, what else have you got going on for you?
I'm going to start doing a little web series with Maddie Nice called The Hip Hop Spot, I believe. I don't know for sure. We might call it something else, or we might just take a camera out and just go interview random people.
Over random questions.
And put it together and put it on YouTube.
And just see what happens.
See what happens.
You should do like funny but serious questions. Like go up to like a florist and really ask him like, are roses are red and violets are blue? Seriously, are they?
And yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, you got to think all those people that have shows now started on YouTube,
right?
And they was doing ridiculous stuff. So why can't I get some of that pie?
Right. And it's DJ Twan City, folks. Come on now. But I don't know. That sounds awesome. What do you? Are you guys gonna like role play different things, dress up, or just be your guys yourself?
We're just gonna be ourselves and just take the camera out and hopefully make it do what it do.
Do what it do.
We might just start here and just because there's so many people here during the day, we might just interview them just to start off with.
Right.
And then maybe make our way up to the Melt and maybe to the Winking Lizard.
You're just going up the street.
Yeah. Catch a couple drunk people coming out. And
you should check out the Doubletree.
What is the Doubletree?
It's a hotel owned by Hilton. And it's right up the street. And you'll get some people. You'll get some lot of interesting people.
Yeah, we're looking for all the characters.
Are you do you have a mindset of how you want to approach the show?
Well, if you have ever seen Hits from the Street back in the 2000s, we're going to go for that approach.
All right.
It was on BET.
I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about, but I've never seen the show.
Yeah, we're going to do something like that. Nice. It should be pretty cool, I guess.
I dig it. All right, folks, you can actually follow DJ Twan City at where?
Facebook.com/DJ Twan City. TWANCITY.
And what's your Twitter account?
At Double Star. That's DAWOOSTAR.
That's awesome. All right, you can follow my show at www.facebook.com/Infinity Nueve Productions. This man does live DJing, so if you have a party or a gig, hook him up.
Yes.
I'll do the video, he does the audio. We could have a good correspondent there.
It'd be a great party.
Hell yeah. Heck yeah. All right, so we're going to be back on NorthCoastUnderground.com where the underground, what?
Starts with you.
There we go.
I'm
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinity Nueve show with Joshua Villalta. I have two very awesome guests in my studio. Don't worry, folks. There will be more coming because that's just how it rolls, everyone.
Yep.
I got Ron Busy.
Yep.
And I got DJ Twan City.
I got to do this before he gets here. Yay, yay.
Yeah, Nickel Nut probably will be dropping in. That's just how Nickel Nut rolls. All right, I was talking about upcoming projects with DJ Twan City. Ron, do you have any upcoming projects?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. All right, so I'm going to drop a little. We're going to play round 2 here in a second for the Bathroom Golf Companion. All right. And if you guys make it to the 4th round still here, you guys get to. And if anybody hasn't won anything, I'm going to change the rules up. You guys get to choose a prize.
I want the pop.
Okay.
I want the pop.
Well, you guys got to.
I'm going to pop you in your eye.
You got to wait for the 3rd round. All right.
Don't worry. I'll pour you a shot. I'll pour you a shot.
Do you want to enlighten our audience with what you're? I know what he's talking about. But
All
our
right,
audience
so
don't.
yesterday I asked my girlfriend for a drink it's not alcoholic. It was like some juice, and she pours me a shot of it because she said juice is bad for you. And no joke, it was in a shot glass, and I took a shot of juice yesterday with my lunch.
You feel like a big man now, don't you?
I do.
With your shot of juice. What kind of juice was it?
Shot of juice.
It was like blueberry raspberry, something. It was disgusting.
All right, so I'm going to drop some behind-the-scenes facts for you folks. Courtney Love insisted the role of the heroin dealer Lance in Pulp Fiction was offered to Kurt Cobain, if anybody knows
Pulp Fiction.
But Tarantino had stated he refused this claim, saying he never met the late Nirvana singer. Interesting. Did you know Ronald Reagan was originally announced as the lead for Casablanca?
I did.
The proclaim I said it wrong. Sorry, folks. Turned out to be simply to be reused as his actor's name in the press. So basically, he was signed up, but who he was, it didn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so many parts turned down by Sean Connery include roles in The Matrix, Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, Indiana 5, and Blade Runner. And that's kind of funny, though. Can you picture?
Said he was
Sean Connery turned down these roles. So the main
Matrix?
Can you picture, I'm Sean Connery.
He would probably be Morpheus.
He would be Morpheus.
He would have to be Morpheus.
I agree. What about in Jurassic Park? Who would he be? He'd be Jeff Goldblum.
T-Rex.
Yeah, Sean Connery's T-Rex. Blade Runner, though, that's a good one. All right, so the parents in Ferris Bueller's Day Off met on set and actually got married after filming.
Hey.
All right, so this one cracked me up. Bill Murray hired an assistant who was profoundly deaf and spoke only in sign language to make communication as difficult as possible between him, the director, and the studio during the filming of Groundhog Day.
So he hired the dude just to piss him off.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's. funny.
make him mad. I don't know if I can.
You guys seen Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, right?
Yeah.
All right, so get this. The only time White Castle made vegetarian sliders was for the filming of Harold and Kumar because Kal Penn is a vegetarian.
Really?
Yes. So that's a little. No doubt, right?
No diggity.
No diggity. No diggity.
I got to back it up.
I'm sitting up here looking at.
What are you looking at?
Mom jailed for breastfeeding while drinking.
Wow.
Yeah, she's contributing to a minor.
Oh, boy.
All right, gentlemen.
I want to play a game.
Know your movie.
All right, that was our little intro to Know Your Movie Part 2 now. So, Ron Busy, are you ready for it?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let me choose your
Let me
guys'
get this
movie.
Coke and pop it open right in front of Swan City.
That's not. You're not getting the Coke this round, homeboy. You're getting the Bathroom Golf Companion.
The Bathroom Golf Companion.
If this is quips, quizzes, and trivia for the 19th hole. So when you're on the John, it's pretty funny. They actually they got some. All right, so let me think of one.
Oh, on the John.
All right, here's one from Tiger Woods. Here's a quote: "I'm trying as hard as I can, and sometimes things don't go your way, and that's the way things go." Tiger Woods. Right. You have another one. Jim Murray. The only time I ever took out a 1 iron was to kill a tarantula, and it took a 7 to do that. Ha.
Wow.
Ha ha ha. All right, so wow. All right, so that's a bathroom companion book. This is for Know Your Movie Round 2. DJ Twan City's doing a selfie. Are you guys ready to play? You know the rules. You got to listen to the whole thing through and give me their answers at the end.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. All right.
Huh? Pull over! No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. Yeah! Killer boots, man! Pull your vehicle to the side of the road! License and registration, please. You fellas were going a little fast back there, wouldn't you say? You fellas been doing a bit of boozing, have you? Sucking back on Grandpa's old cough medicine?
No, oh no, sir. No.
Yeah, well, what's that?
That's nothing, sir.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, well, you aware that it's against the law to have an open alcohol container here in the state of Pennsylvania? Come on, give me that booze, you little pumpkin pie hair-cutted freak. Come on.
Sir, no, wait.
No, sir, don't drink. You'd keep your mouth shut if you knew it was good for you, buddy.
Tic-tac, sir?
All right, that was Know Your Movie Part 2. I'm going to start with DJ Twan City because I think our man Ron Busy knows this movie. So, I'm going to start with you first. Do you know that movie, Round 2?
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms.
Poker face. I knew it the whole time.
Yeah, he gets it. All right, folks, he won the Bathroom Golf Companion for your reading pleasure. Here you go, buddy.
You'd shut up if you knew what was good for you.
Pop, poker face, pop, poker face.
So did you hear they're coming out with the third one?
I hope the hell not.
No, they are. Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels are signed on for it.
It was probably the dumbest movie ever.
No
did
pun
not like the
intended,
movie.
right?
Mm-hmm.
With it being Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber was stupid.
I think, no, Dumb and Dumber was like the beginning, how they met.
Yeah, that was dumb.
When
Dumb
Harry
and
met
Dumber was
Lloyd.
dumb too.
Right. But yeah, folks, that's how you played the game. You listen to the movie soundbite and get a chance to win a prize. So, coming up next, we have... what do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk. Well, I actually dropped a social media question earlier saying, what comic do you want to see as a TV or movie?
Comet?
Comic book or comic strip?
I thought you said Comet. What, Haley's Comet's going to come out with a movie?
No.
Right.
That'd be sweet. But, yeah. What's your guys' opinion on that?
I mean... I don't know. I got my opinion about those because some of them stick to the script, others don't. Like X-Men, they're starting to get back to it, but they're jumping around and making up other crap. I would love to see a Deadpool movie. I heard there's one in the making, but
it would be sweet.
What movie is that?
Deadpool. I think Ryan Reynolds is going to do it, but Ryan Reynolds is also going to do another superhero movie, I believe, not the Green Lantern.
But they messed that up with when they did X-Men Origins. They messed up Deadpool's story.
Yeah, because he never looked like that.
Right. I get the mouth, I get the eyes, yada yada. He has the abilities to heal himself.
Yeah, but
he wasn't that advanced. He
wasn't.
He was. Ryan Reynolds for Deadpool is a perfect matchup though, because Ryan Reynolds is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's played in some good movies.
Oh yeah.
Good movies.
What's that one?
Safe House with
Good Luck
Denzel.
Chuck. Was he in that?
Good Luck Chuck. No, that's Dane Cook.
No, what's the one when he was humping girls and then they get married?
That's Dane Cook. Good Luck Chuck.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess all white people look the same.
I liked him in Safe House.
Just joking.
Safe House is good.
Have you seen that movie called Buried?
No, but I know what you're talking about. It's when he's in a casket and he has like a
whole
phone. Yeah.
movie.
The
whole movie took place in the casket. The whole movie.
All right, so
I felt claustrophobic just watching it. I had to get up and like move around. And I'm like, wait a minute, wow.
Was it good though?
Oh, it was real good.
All
he had was a cell phone, a flashlight, a lighter, and the cell phone battery was going dead.
Right.
So he and plus reception was bad in that casket because he was buried. And
all right, I'm just gonna say this just because we're going behind the scenes of movies. Did he get out?
Watch the movie.
All right. Oh, I see how you did.
Watch the movie.
But
I tell you what, I have it at home. If I can remember to bring it tomorrow, I'll bring it to you. And you just keep it for the weekend.
Gotcha.
Bring it to me on Tuesday.
I'll check it out.
It's tripped out.
It's another good movie I just saw, Elysium, with Matt Damon.
Really?
That movie's pretty sweet.
Oh, I gotta put my knee up.
So, what comic book or comic strip would you ever want to see as a show or movie? I have
that
one.
I would not want to see.
No, would you want to see?
Really wasn't a comic book person.
No.
I really wasn't back in the day. I really wasn't a comic book type person. Wow. I really don't even think he was a comic book character, but was Captain Planet? Was that a comic book character? I know he was a cartoon. I know I saw. I used to watch the cartoon.
Captain Planet is like anime, so yeah, it probably was a comic book over there in China before.
That would be a sweet movie.
Yeah, I would like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Captain Planet.
If we had Captain Planet today for these kids, they wouldn't do half the crap they do.
Yeah,
exactly.
They wouldn't. I love that show.
Yeah,
no
Captain
doubt. Good
Planet.
name drop.
Yeah.
He's a hero.
I said Ziggy.
I mean, it was amazing. I was thinking about that show this morning, how I used to watch it right before I would leave to go to school. Back in 1980.
Yeah, I said Ziggy as a live-action movie and Ziggy's played by Kevin Spacey. I think that would be awesome. Kevin Spacey plays Ziggy.
No. John Lovitz.
For Ziggy?
Yeah. John Lovitz.
That's a good one.
John Lovitz play a good Ziggy.
That would be funny. That would be interesting. Maybe Bill Murray.
Yeah.
As Ziggy. All right, folks.
True.
We're going to be back on NorthCoastUnderground.com.
He was bowling, wasn't he, in Kingpin, wasn't he?
Love that
anything.
movie, dude. I love that movie. We're going to be back. We're going to talk about more movies.
I'm going to have to watch you two.
He just keeps going. All right. We're gonna be back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you.
Have you ever thought about a career in broadcasting? At the Ohio-Illinois Center for Broadcasting, we have an 11-month hands-on course with 6 campuses to choose from. Our classes are taught by experienced broadcasting professionals. Our diploma program includes 308 externship hours at area radio and TV stations. We also have job placement assistance. For more information, call 216-503-5900 or check us out on beyonair.com. Do not hesitate to call 216-503-5900 or look it up on beyonair.com.
If you can run a better radio station, prove it. Take over.
NorthCoastUnderground.com. The underground starts with you.
Marry me in a forest by a house in the neighborhood. Let's fix the roof. So long being important, I don't care for the spotlight now. You're all that shines. If fall's the only time I get with you, we fall like leaves time I get, can we fall like this? Cover my head when it's raining. I don't wanna get wet today. I'd evaporate. Mary, you know it's gonna be a long, long time from now till we get out. And if fall's the only time I get with you, we fall like this. If fall's the only time I get, we fall like we. See my life on my eyes, don't even know if I'm alive or not, but I got to pretend. I got to pretend. Recently the days are all melting into one, so I can't tell them apart. You know, you are the only thing I got. And it's so cold where I've been holding up. Marry me in a forest. Marry me in the forest.
Looks like you finally found your way now. That special something I can see in your eyes, and I'm digging deeper every day now. Wish I could tell you, but I'd ruin your surprise. And I pretend to know your name, and I pretend to feel your pain. I never wanna hear you say you don't know me. You don't know me. Can't you see I'm your frenemy? The best of you and the worst of me. Can't you see I'm your frenemy? I'll take your best, I'm your frenemy. And in the middle of the day now, I think of you, it brings a tear to my eye. I know you could have it anyway now. You can trust me because I never lie. And in the end, the truth comes out. I'm gone before you figure out I was your bestest friend of me. You don't know me. You don't know
Hey, couch potatoes, are you tired of laying around figuring out what you're going to do with the rest of your life? How about a career in broadcasting? The Ohio Illinois Center for Broadcasting has 6 campuses to choose from. The 11-month hands-on course taught by broadcast professionals include 308 externship hours in radio and TV stations, job placement assistance, and a diploma program. For more information, give them a call at 216-503-5900 or visit them at beyonair.com. That's the Ohio Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
Sitting at the edge of the bed, you're so far away. You won't talk to me, and this is not the first time. Picked your baggage up off the floor and threw your clothes away. Then put them back again, and this is not the first time. Why do words escape me? It always comes out the wrong way. Even if you listen, you wouldn't hear me anyway. I find the perfect thing to say as you walk away. Why do words escape me? Why do words escape me? Heavy with the weight on my chest, the pressure's crushing me. I don't need your sympathy. I'm talking to a brick wall. Words are always failing me. I lay them at your feet, so there's no blaming me if I'm like a brick wall. And this is not the first time. Why do words escape me? It always comes out the wrong way. Even if you listen, you wouldn't hear me anyway. I find the perfect thing to say as you walk away. Why do words escape me? Why do words escape me? Sitting at the edge of the bed, you're so far away. You won't talk to me, and this is not the first time. Why do words escape me? It always comes out the wrong way. Even if you listen, you wouldn't hear me anyway. I find the perfect thing to say as you walk away. Why do words escape me? Why do words escape me? I find the perfect thing to say as you walk away. Why do words escape me?
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is the Infinity Nueve show with Joshua Villalta. We play Know Your Movies, part 1 and 2. We're going to come up with 3 for a bottle of Coca-Cola.
And this dude is playing Candy Crush on air.
And y'all can hear that?
Yes.
Oh.
We can hear it.
I heard it.
My bad.
It's all good. But during the break, we kind of just were talking amongst ourselves, and we came up with, you know how Santa has his reindeer? You have to name all of his reindeer. What about the Jackson 5?
I'm ready.
Can you name the Jackson 5? This is not for part Know Your Movie or anything like that. We'll get to that, but it's just funny to me, so I'm going to use it.
Well, there's
Name.
Rebe and Janet and Michael and Tito. Jermaine and Marlon and Randy and... Help me out.
And don't forget the annoying one of all.
Who?
Isn't her name Toya?
Toya. That's who I wanted to say.
She's the backstar of them all.
Let's see.
Don't forget about Joe Jackson. He likes to whoop their...
Let's see here.
I think I got them all.
I think he did.
Let's see.
I might be missing two.
Got it.
Okay, let's see. Rebe. I
Yes.
believe Rebe is the oldest.
Rebe would be the oldest.
Rebe is the oldest.
Toya.
Tito, okay.
Because did nobody say Tito?
I did say Tito.
You said Tito?
You said Tito.
I sang
Tito, Jermaine, Marlon,
Randy,
Michael,
Jermaine.
We said Jermaine.
Latoya. Isn't Latoya?
Yeah, Latoya.
Latoya, Janet.
Yeah. I named them all.
Let me see. Yeah, I think that.
Who was his mom's name?
Catherine.
Catherine, yeah.
Catherine.
You need to get a movie clip from that. Preferably, Michael, get a Switch. Where you get that candy from? How much that candy cost?
Jackie.
A nickel.
Jackie.
Jackie. Yeah,
Jackie
right.
Jackson.
Jackie, that's
Jackie.
right.
Nickel Neezy.
Nickel Neezy.
Hey, we got
Jackie.
to take a selfie real quick. Hold on. Stay right there.
Oh, geez, they're taking a selfie in my studio
Yeah.
here. But
we
here's the
we
thing.
forgot about Jackie.
But here's the thing. Twan is inside, and Nickel Nut's outside. That's awesome. All right, guys, we're going to play Know Your Movie round 3 for a bottle of Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for this.
All right. Ron, I didn't hear you. I don't think you're. I don't think
I
you want that
want the
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, and I'm drinking it right in Twan City's face.
Are you? All right. So let me set this up for you. Let me find your guys' movie. All right.
I hope it's as easy as Dumb and Dumber.
No, this is round 3, so it's a little bit more difficult than you think. All right.
Get them somewhere safe. David, kill the Queen. What's the jukebox? Liz, Ed, grab some weaponry. What about a rifle? It's not real. Oh, cocktails.
What do you mean?
The flaming spirits, Drambuie, Sambuca, brandy, get a racket. Light it. What, the whole place could go up. What then?
How about pool?
Okay, John. It's time at the bar. I can't find the switches. Get the fuses.
All right, gentlemen, that was Know Your Movie round 3.
Flash Gordon.
Wow, he just came out of the backs with that one. So.
Was that it?
No.
Oh.
Sorry,
Was
Ron.
that A Night at the Roxbury?
Close. Folks, this was...
Whoa. Romeo and Michelle's...
High School Reunion?
Yeah.
No.
Was it Step Brothers?
No.
No.
You guys really want that Coke, don't you?
No. Hold on.
All right.
Oh, what's that movie?
It's Know Your Movie. Let's see what movie.
Yeah, Know Your Movie.
What movie you talking
Please don't
about?
say it.
I'm not. I'm being generous today, folks. Usually I cut them off.
Party
quick.
Crashers.
Nope. Sorry. Do. There's Maddie Nice.
Maddie Nice
from the Great Lake Debate on Mondays. Shout out to them.
You said we were close. He was close with what?
Night of the Roxbury, in a sense. He's close. You guys ready?
Go ahead.
That's awesome. All right, so the answer is Shaun of the Dead.
I would never guess that.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
It's a comedy version of
Dawn of the Dead.
Yes. Sorry, folks. But if you stay tuned, folks, for round 4.
Well, can I have at least a sip of the pop?
Not yet. They get to choose their prize in the 4th round. Sound good?
Yeah, let's
Sounds
do
good,
this.
man.
Yeah, man. All right, so we're doing voices today. Okay, so he does kind of look
Are
at
you
it.
trying to
I
talk
do have
about your
dreadlocks.
voice, man?
What the bum the cut?
No, you're the blumble clot, man. You're talking about my voice.
All right, but he's got like the Jamaican thing going on here. I got the Don Corleone thing. Like, can he what can you do for me here, man?
But I would like to talk to you.
What is that? I don't know what that
That's
is.
Bill Cosby.
You got to do like a goopa goo or something.
Jello pudding. Pudding pop.
Goonie goo goo.
But,
Goonie goo goo.
We got like Bill Cosby and Bob Marley up in here. So like,
Oh yeah.
Bob Marley, like, what do you think about the world going on right now, man?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, man, all day. It's DJ Twan
Hey.
Marley, okay?
Oh.
Twan Marley.
Twan Marley.
Hey, he's talking to you over there.
I don't know.
Hey, what do you think you are? Hey, who does this guy think he is over
Are
there?
you Biviano? What are you? Who
Yeah,
you?
Viviano. Mwah.
I shall return.
We'll be back. All right, folks, we're going to be back. You can comment at the show at www.facebook.com/Infinity Productions, where we're coming up to play a Know Your Movie Round 4, where they get to choose between a bottle of Coke, Dark Knight Rises, or the Laughing Jam book. All right, so stay tuned on NorthCoastUnderground.com. Ronnie?
Where the underground starts with you.
This is a presentation of the Ohio Center for Broadcasting. NorthCoastUnderground.com. The Underground starts with you.
Have you always dreamed of a career in broadcasting? If so, the Ohio and Illinois Centers for Broadcasting are right for you. Broadcasting professionals guide you at our 6 campuses during your 11-month hands-on program. Practice externship hours at local radio and TV stations, earn your diploma, and receive job placement assistance. To start your career in broadcasting, call 216-503-5900 or visit BeyondAir.com. Again, 216-503-5900, BeyondAir.com. Start your career in broadcasting today.
All right, we're back on NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the Underground starts with you. This is the Infinity Nueve show with Joshua Villalta. Ron Busy has popcorn up in the studio here. Actual popcorn. He didn't go to no movie theater. He just wanted the popcorn. Yeah, give me some.
Yeah, you need.
I'll take some Cinemark
pass it
popcorn.
around, pass it
It's
around.
right
I'm
down
done
the.
with
Hey, I feel like I used to work
So
there.
you just went in and got some popcorn and walked out?
Yes, I sure did. Well, I know somebody that worked
Here you
there.
go.
so.
That's sweet.
I used to do that all the time, but with the All
I
right, so
had
they recycle it. I'm not gonna
I had
lie.
a girlfriend.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
Well, actually, my ex-girlfriend, when she was pregnant with my kid, you want some? And you want the rest of it?
No, I'm good.
And she just woke up one afternoon and said, "I want some popcorn from Regal Cinemas." I said, "You want me to go into the movie theater
You can do that.
and go
had
run
people
up
do
to
that all the
the
time.
run to the concession stand and buy you popcorn and bring it home?" She said, "Yeah, what's wrong with that?" I said, "Okay." I said, "I'm not even gonna argue." I said, "All right, I'm about to go."
That's awesome. But no,
Wake me up 3 o'clock in the morning to make a grilled cheese sandwich.
Movie places recycle their popcorn. It's after they cook it, they have a lot left. There's JD from Real Talk Radio banging at the window there. He
You
just
never,
walked by.
yeah. When you
I don't care though. I love that
When,
stuff.
yeah,
It's
when
so
you
good.
go, when you get popcorn, you try not to go to the first show because that's what they do. They use the popcorn from the previous
This
night.
is true. This is true.
But have you guys been to the AMC?
Yes.
On Ridge Road.
Rocky River?
At Ridge Park Square?
Yes. Have you been there?
Yeah, it's been like 2 years since I've been there.
Go there now.
They got the recliners?
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
Look,
the recliners.
dude,
Oh, no shit.
They have.
Cocky
They
mushrooms.
have. Y'all listen out there. They have you. All you do is sit down and you hit a button and the thing just reclines back. You can just be laying
All right,
back
folks.
watching TV.
We got to get into this because I only got so much time. All right, so holy crap, I got a whole studio of folks today. I got Kurt Blakeway, I got DJ Twan City, I got Scott Larish, I got PB&J, Dave. How you doing? I got
McAl.
Alpine, Ron Busy. All right, so this round 4, actually, yeah, round 4, you get to choose between a Coke, Laugh Book, or Dark Knight Rises full screen edition, in which I think still Dark Knight.
And it's unopened.
And it's unopened. This is true. I actually have 4 of those. That's why they're unopened. Anyway,
You got 4 of them.
I do. That's why I'm giving them out as gifts.
Nice.
All right, so we're going to play Know Your Movie round 4, and this is the hardest one. Some people might get it. Some people might not get it. So I'm going to set that up. But first,
I want to play a game.
Know your movie.
got to have an intro for the intro, folks. But yeah, the rules go. You listen to the whole movie through, and after that, I'm watching you guys, and if you guys know it, I'll play it. You know, you guys get the prize. You get to choose your prize today. So, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's do this.
All right. This movie is for Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, The Dark Knight, and a joke book. Here we go. All right, gentlemen, that's... Oh, crap.
Oh, I know it. I know it. I know it.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
I'm going to start with Kurt. I'm going to start with Kurt because I'm reading you guys.
Something, man?
I'm going to start with Kurt.
No idea.
Nope, that's not the title.
Is it The Man in the Iron Mask?
I'm sorry, you are wrong, sir.
Do I have to name the exact movie because it was a series of those movies?
Yeah, you have to name the exact title. Since you said something, I'm gonna call on you. So, Ron.
Hannibal?
You're wrong. I'm sorry, sir. Close, but you're wrong.
Silence of the Lambs?
No,
Red Dragon?
Dude, you gotta stop. You really want?
I know it's from that. I know it's from that movie series. I just don't know.
You're absolutely wrong, though.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It sound like Hannibal.
Well, it's not. Now, it's between Dave and Scott. Dave, do you think you know it?
I think is it an animated movie?
Oh,
like
Lord.
cartoon?
I can't tell. I can't disclose that.
Oh, it's not. Okay. I don't know.
Sorry. This is the same answer as Kurt. You guys are wrong. Scott.
Clockwork Orange.
Hey, crap. Yeah, folks, that was Clockwork Orange. So, what do you want? What do you want?
I want that joke book.
You want the joke book?
Yeah.
Antoine gets the coat.
No, man, you already won the golf book.
Okay, what can I get the Coke?
You didn't win. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You
can't trade it in. This ain't Chuck E. Cheese.
I give you $1 for it.
No, dude. I'm going to drink it now. All right, folks. That was Know Your Movie Part 4. So we're going to go around the room, share something positive with our audience like I always do. So I'm going to start with you, Ron Busy. Give me something positive you want to share with our audience
Positive
this evening.
influence. If you have not accepted Jesus as your personal savior, you better have a darn good alternative.
Absolutely. Or you're going to hell. Hello, that is.
I would like to say I think you got to think positive thoughts about yourself, and that's what I'm working on. Don't take it overboard, but just think good thoughts about yourself, and not negative stuff. All right.
DJ Twan City.
Well, if you ever go to the bathroom and think you have to go number 2 and number 1, just go ahead and sit down.
That's awesome.
I got a joke from my new joke book. Does that work?
Yeah, go ahead.
What did Obi-Wan Kenobi say to Luke Skywalker at breakfast?
What?
Use the fork, Luke.
Nice. Nice. All right, mine, folks, is whatever belief we have actually steams from the thankfulness that we feel, and this feeling further attracts more happy feelings towards us. So going along with Dave's approach, think positive and energy will come towards you. So thank you guys for coming on my show. Next week, folks, join me for April Fool's Day on my show. I'm talking about pranks. No, it's a golfer's book. When you're taking a shiitake mushrooms on pizza. Absolutely. So follow me at the show at www.facebook.com/Infinity Productions or at www.youtube.com/Joshua Villalta, where I post my shows each week in a video form where I use Windows Movie Maker, actually. So come on down if you want to come and enjoy the show at northcoastunderground.com, where the underground starts with you.